Remember I was telling you guys, they shot me with a fake heart attack device. Remember I was saying how they were shooting my car with check engine lights and stuff to make the check engine light come on. You can't see it, right? So you guys don't believe it, right? A lot of things exist that we don't know about. I know for a fact. Um, there's a time traveling device, okay, but it's it's of the angel side, and I mean, or the spirit side. I experience it and so on. All these things are in existence, but we don't believe it because we don't see it. And it's not part of our regular routine stuff, so we're not programmed to believe it. I think what's going on, everybody talk about like 500 years, we're going to have android robots and stuff um, doing the stuff as human or replacing human because it already exists, okay? Some jobs are automated that it replaces human. I think what's going to happen, humans going to replace humans, robot humans. Like for instance, right now, we probably think that when I look at certain people and so on, I might be like, okay, that's human, that's a human being and so on. That could be an empty shell because if 500 years they're talking about that's gonna be the reality and stuff exists that they're predicting that already. If stuff exists now in our time that people are talking about is going to be invented in 500 years and it already exists now, why can't the robots already be in existence right now? You know what I mean? And if angels, right, could interbreed with humans and make um and some people call them giants and so on. I just think Nephilims or the fallen angels sleeping with human beings and stuff and making powerful babies. I think that's what it means. Those giants, like their energy is so powerful. Cause I remember as a kid fighting with some kids and stuff, man. You know what I mean? And I will throw like about 100 punches, and they will only throw like 2 punches, and they're weak now. You know what I mean? And their 2 punches felt like a billion punches. Okay, or even looking in the NBA today, like or in sports today. And I mean, some people who don't even look that muscular and so on, or some people who do look muscular and so on, are doing some extraordinary stuff. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, right, if an angel sleeps with a human being and they make a superpower baby, why can't they engineer those robots to look like human that's in this time to act like humans, sleep with humans, and make babies? Or better yet, don't make any babies. Say that they have a malfunction. Because remember now, God don't make mistakes. So if there's a robot human living among us that's looking human, everything, you know what I'm saying, won't have the functionalities of a regular human. They wouldn't be able to cry, or they wouldn't be able to make babies, or they wouldn't be able to produce babies. You know what I mean? Or they have a short life, or a very very longer life. You know what I mean? Or always in and out of the hospital, but yet still always have the energy to go party on the weekend. I can't believe they hit me with a fake heart attack device and stuff. And they talk about targeted individual body heating up and so on. I think that's their way to identify who's the real humans out here. Because I had no way to protect myself. And like as a real human, you have to tap into your supernatural. Real humans have supernatural ability because we believe in an existence. Robots don't believe in an existence. They may act it out and so on. But a real human being have no other choice but to cry out to God because from God he was made. A robot wouldn't cry out to God. A robot might cry out to another robot or to a human being. I believe the supernatural also have a battle going on. They because remember I don't see it. I just know how they operate, and I mean I saw it firsthand when I was a kid. You know, um, and I because if you coming to me and asking me what this happened in Iraq, you are supernatural. You're human pretending to be supernatural. You're supernatural. Um, that is not part of that entity that came and touched me in '96. Okay, and if you're not part of that, that means you beefing with that. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's the the one that woke me up in '96 versus the one that started with me in 2018. And then in 2020, like my eyes start opening up, and I'm like, okay, that's what this is about. That's why that spirit was telling me, was taking me through all these visions because there's gonna come a time I'm gonna be running to the cops and so on, and the cops gonna be in on it. The VA is gonna be in on it. The Homeland Security is gonna be in on it, and I wouldn't get no support. I could cry, I could roll on my ground, I could fast, I could you know what I mean. There would be no coming out of this. Only way you come out back to this is suicide or death by cop. And they didn't want the cops to kill me. That's why every time I went to break somebody's window and so on, the cops never come. The cops were always too busy to come. So when they thought that I wasn't getting no support and so on, God came and hit them with the pandemic. I mean, it's just too wide to understand. That's why at times when Solomon was getting on to his old age, because he had a capability, Solomon had a capacity to maintain all those knowledge. But after a certain time, he was talking and stuff would go over people's head, and they would say he was babbling.